The Dallas Cowboys and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Cowboys, 5-point favorites. There was no reason that yesterday should have been as close as it was. There is no... Every time... The thing with the Cowboys is you want to trust them. You want to believe in them. You want to have faith in this team that they're going to be able to be a Super Bowl contender. And then they put on a performance like yesterday, and you're like, oh, there's the same old Cowboys. There they are. It took until the last drive. It took until Dak going 98 yards down the field, ending with the Zeke 2-yard rushing touchdown to end it. It took that to finally beat Houston. They're still keeping pace with the Eagles. They're 10-3. Philly's 12-1. I still think Philly's going to win that division. They've won double-digit games in consecutive seasons for the first time since 95-96. So we do got to give credit to the Cowboys this year on what has been a fantastic year. But yesterday made you stop and think, could this team legitimately compete with the Eagles? I would have to say no, looking at yesterday's performance. Could just be one bad game, but that's the kind of game that makes you scared of the Cowboys. That's the kind of game that makes you fearful that you think maybe Dallas is not the team that we want them to be. As for Jacksonville, that was a pretty convincing victory yesterday over Tennessee. Trevor Lawrence had probably the best game of anybody. He threw it 40 times, 368 yards, 300 passing yards, multiple passing yards, and a rushing touchdown in a single game. First quarterback in the history of the Jacksonville Jaguars to do that. Back-to-back impressive wins from Lawrence, whether it was the 9-point comeback against Baltimore and then yesterday against Tennessee. The defense looked like it stepped up, shutting down Derrick Henry. Henry still had more than 100 yards, but they're still able to. They got 4 sacks on Jacksonville. They got 4 sacks on Tennessee in that game. But Dallas, this could be the game. A part of me was thinking about taking Jacksonville in this game because a part of me sitting there going, if Dallas is going to continue their little stumble here, this would be the kind of game that would beat Jacksonville. And if I had guts, I'd pick Jacksonville. But I'm not going to do it here in the spot. I'm going to say Dallas wins it. The combination of their offense and defense comes through, and Jacksonville. Lawrence will have a good game, but I think Dallas will be better, and I think Dak and Zeke will come through. Give me Cowboys -5.